just wanted to say that I'm so sorry.
Sources say Selena Gomez broke down after finding out Justin allegedly reached out to her behind Hailey's back. This comes just months after Selena's engagement to Benny Blanco, which fans believe triggered Justin's petty spiral. The biggest red flag? That shady Instagram story Justin posted on April 2nd, 2025, is a Gollum meme mocking women who post their rings online. The timing couldn't be worse. Let's connect the dots. Justin shades Selena's engagement, the tea that broke the internet. So here's the main character energy we're dealing with. Justin Bieber allegedly reached out to Selena Gomez behind Hailey's back, causing major emotional turmoil for everyone involved. This bombshell comes right after Selena announced her engagement to music producer Benny Blanco in December 2024, which seems to have triggered something in Justin. Justin Bieber apparently threw some major shade at Selena Gomez's engagement to Benny Blanco, and the internet is having a complete meltdown over it. Let's unpack this mess and see why it's giving such toxic energy, especially when you consider that Justin once claimed Selena was the literal love of his life. On April 2nd, 2025, Justin posted the most unhinged meme on his Instagram story that had fans immediately calling him out. The post showed Gollum from The Lord of the Rings obsessively staring at the one ring with the caption, "Girls on social media when they get engaged." Yahoo Entertainment. The timing? Just a few months after Selena announced her engagement to Benny Blanco in December 2024. The math ain't mathing, and fans clocked it immediately. The comment section was literally in shambles. One ex-user went off with Justin Bieber going crazy because of Selena's engagement. Karma is real, while another straight up called it immature and petty. BuzzFeed. Even Reddit was in detective mode with someone pointing out, "This is the first time I've seen a post of his and thought, oh, that actually could be about Selena." Reddit thread. And y'all, the Gollum post was just the beginning of the mess. Justin was out here posting content with Hailey set to the most suspicious song choices ever. One post featured Lizzie McAlpine's All My Ghosts, with the lyrics, "I can see it now, the wedding of the year, I can see it now, he stands up there and wipes his tears. The Mirror US. Not a vibe, bestie." Another post used Dijon's The Dress, which is giving major past relationship energy, life, and style. The subtweets are real. According to insiders spilling to the tabloids, Justin wasn't as unbothered as he was trying to seem. A source told Daily Mail, when he heard that Selena was engaged, he'll even admit it stung for a brief second. Daily Mail. The tea? The engagement marked the end of an era for Justin, basically closing the book on their whole situationship for good. To fully understand the layers to this drama, we have to remember how Justin talked about Selena in that iconic 2015 Complex interview. The way he opened up, absolute vulnerability goals. I mean, the raw honesty. He went on to share even more feels.
I think that I'm definitely like in another place, and I think we've definitely went our separate ways, and I love her and I want her to be awesome, but there's things that remind me of her, and yeah, it was my first real love.
When asked if maybe they met too early in life, Justin gave us this emotional damage.
Yeah, I wrote a song, actually didn't make the album, but it was called If I Would Have Met You in 5 Years. It's just like, how true is that? How many people go through life and end up meeting someone and it's just feels so right, but it's just the wrong time? So many people can relate to that.
Justin wasn't just talking about a casual high school relationship. He was spilling about how they literally lived together when he was just 18. He described it as so in love. Nothing else mattered. We were all about each other. Billboard. This wasn't just a fling. It was core memory material for both of them. Fast forward to 2018, and Justin surprised everyone by quickly marrying Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber, shortly after his final breakup with Selena. The couple welcomed their son, Jack Blues Bieber, in August 2024, and seemed to be building a happy life together. Meanwhile, Selena moved on with her career and personal life, ultimately finding love with Benny Blanco. In December 2024, she announced their engagement, sharing photos of her gorgeous Marquise diamond ring on Instagram. So with all that backstory, his reaction to Selena's engagement hits different. Like, you're married to Hailey with a whole baby now, but you're still throwing shade at your ex's engagement? It's giving not over her energy. Meanwhile, Selena has been thriving with her own glow-up era, not just with her engagement to Benny Blanco, but also through her music. Her album I Said I Love You First, dropped in March 2025, has stans convinced she's low-key dragging Justin in multiple tracks. The song, How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten, is a literal serve with lyrics like, "You're so embarrassing, go cry when no one's watching, I can't imagine it. How does it feel to be forgotten?" Daily Mail. Another track, You Said You Were Sorry, hits with, "Don't Think About You, Happy Without You, More Now Than I Ever Was," which is giving major closure vibes. Stan Twitter went full galaxy brain analyzing the lyrics. One ex-user spilled, Selena Gomez dropping an entire album shading Justin Justin Bieber is exactly what I'd do if I was a singer. X post. Another said what we were all thinking. Selena Gomez writing about Justin Bieber with her current fiancé is kinda crazy, but the songs are great, so X post. Selena tried to shut down the theories in her Spotify interview, saying, "Anytime I release anything, the interpretation is going to be up to the audience." However, I would like to say that most of this album has nothing to do with what everyone may go to, Yahoo Entertainment. She emphasized that the album reflects her evolution and new relationships, not just her Bieber era, but the girlies aren't buying it. Rumors that Justin secretly slid into Selena's DMs behind Hailey's back after learning of her engagement. The alleged message supposedly had Justin reminiscing about their relationship and hinting that he still thinks about the what-ifs. Major yikes. While nobody knows exactly what the message said, sources claim it left Selena completely shook. She was reportedly blindsided, wondering why Justin would reach out now when they'd both moved on, especially after she just announced her engagement. The timing wasn't just bad, it was chaotic evil. The drama intensified when, on April 6, 2025, a fan page on X claimed that Justin liked and then quickly unliked an Instagram photo posted by @Complex showing Selena and Benny kissing, Yahoo Entertainment. This was the smoking gun that had everyone convinced Justin was stalking Selena's social media. To make matters even more suspicious, Justin also shared photos with Hailey set to songs with lyrics that seemed pointed, like Lizzie McAlpine's All My Ghosts, which includes the lines, "I can see it now, the wedding of the year, I can see it now, he stands up there and wipes his tears, the Mirror US." All signs point to the Selena saga being far from over, with Justin's actions screaming that he might not be as over Selena as his marriage to Hailey would suggest. The Selena saga continues, Hailey caught in the parasocial crossfire. Let's break down how the legendary Selena saga refuses to die, and how Hailey Bieber is basically the main character in a story she never asked to be part of. So, Selena, the ship name that launched 1,000 stan wars, was pop culture's ultimate couple goals from 2010 to 2018. Their on-again, off-again relationship had the timeline in a chokehold, with fans creating entire fan accounts dedicated to tracking their every move. For the core Selena stans, Justin and Selena were endgame, and some of these parasocial relationships got so intense that these fans still haven't accepted the ship has sailed. When Justin put a ring on Hailey Baldwin in September 2018, literally months after his final split with Selena, the internet imploded. The comment sections were in shambles, with fans crying "rebound" and "he's still in love with Selena." Justin's own 2015 Complex interview didn't help, with him literally admitting he wasn't over Selena yet. Poor Hailey entered the chat as the internet's favorite villain. She's been dealing with the most toxic allegations, being labeled everything from a homewrecker to a straight-up stalker, who somehow manifestation journaled her way into marrying Justin. These rumors went nuclear when a 7-part video series went viral on YouTube and TikTok in early 2025, claiming to expose Hailey's decade-long obsession with Justin and Selena. But here's where it gets messy. Most of these claims have been thoroughly debunked. For example, one of the main receipts against Hailey was a video of her watching Justin on The Today Show in 2009. In reality, this was literally from the day Hailey first met Justin through her dad, Stephen Baldwin, who was hosting the show. Context is everything. And this shows how the internet will create an entire villain origin story out of nothing. Similarly, allegations that Hailey was lurking at multiple Justin Bieber events as an obsessed fan completely ignore that she's literally a Baldwin. She was invited to these high-profile events because she's Nepo royalty, not because she was stalking anyone. The narrative is giving major reach. Beyond the stalker allegations, the internet's favorite hobby has been accusing Hailey of copying Selena. TikTok is filled with side-by-side comparisons of their fashion choices, tattoos, and business ventures, with captions like "obsessed much" and "she wants to be Selena so bad." But a lot of these similarities are literally just giving confirmation bias. For example, they both have a lowercase g tattoo behind their left ear, but Hailey's is for Georgia Veach, a pastor's daughter, while Selena's is for her sister Gracie. They both launched beauty brands that donate to charity, but so does every other celeb beauty brand in existence. The constant comparisons and toxic comments have had Hailey in her villain era. In a May 2023 interview with The Times, she got vulnerable about how the scrutiny was affecting her mental health and family planning. "I want kids so bad, but I get scared," she admitted, worried that her children would be dragged into the toxic stan wars she deals with daily. Just when things couldn't get messier, in March 2025, a TikToker claimed that Hailey had liked a video mocking Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's Interview magazine photo shoot. Hailey's rep immediately entered the chat to shut it down, calling it fabricated by a content creator looking to capitalize off of an old, tired narrative. This accusation dropped right after Justin's apparent shade towards Selena's engagement, making it look like the Biebers were tag teaming against Selena. The timing had Stan Twitter absolutely unhinged, with the Team Selena versus Team Hailey civil war reaching new levels of toxic. The hate has gotten so bad that Hailey is reportedly in her lawyer era. Sources say she has consulted with attorney Lisa Moore, who secured Cardi B that $4 million defamation bag against blogger Tasha K in 2022. This shows just how over it Hailey is with the constant false narratives that have been the background music to her entire relationship with Justin. The plot twist that many fans miss is that both Selena and Hailey have actually tried to squash the beef rumors. In March 2023, Selena posted on Instagram stories asking fans to stop the Hailey hate train, writing, "No one should have to experience hate or bullying." Hailey thanked her for this, showing that the two women are actually more mature than their stan armies. In fact, when Selena announced her engagement to Benny Blanco in December 2024, Hailey literally liked the post. That's giving maturity and positive vibes, not secret enemy energy. This whole tea about Justin sliding into Selena's DM is coming during an already sus time for the Bieber marriage. In February 2024, Hailey's dad, Stephen Baldwin, posted asking for prayers for the couple, which had everyone's spidey senses tingling. Later that month, Justin's Instagram account unfollowed Hailey, though he quickly claimed his account got hacked, saying, "Someone went on my account and unfollowed my wife." Sure, Jan. Justin's early 2025 behavior had red flags all over it. The songs about past relationships, the Gollum shade, and reports of him looking disheveled in public. It all had people speculating he was in his sad boy era over unresolved Selena feelings. However, reliable sources have consistently maintained that despite these rumors, Justin and Hailey are still going strong and focused on baby Jack. According to People magazine, the Biebers are in love and super focused on their marriage, describing their bond as very special. The Selena saga remains core internet lore because it represents the ultimate what-if situation. What if Justin and Selena had met in their more mature era? What if the timing had been right? These questions keep the ship alive in fans' minds, even as both parties have moved on IRL. For Hailey, being the other woman in this narrative has been a nightmare arc. Despite being married to Justin for over 6 years and sharing a whole child with him, she continues to live in Selena's shadow. The online harassment, constant comparisons, and accusations have created a mental health crisis for her that she's been navigating in the public eye. What's giving major character development is how all three have processed these complex emotions through their creative outlets. Justin and Selena have both written songs that fans decode as being about each other, while Hailey has been more strategic, occasionally dropping cryptic statements and carefully curated social media posts. In March 2025, Hailey posted the most subtle shade on her Instagram story. People take the information they're fed and they draw a picture of who you are. Most of the time, it's wrong. While not directly addressing the Justin-Selena drama, everyone knew exactly what she was talking about. All three main characters are trying to move forward from this toxic situation, including Justin's attempts to save his marriage, Selena's new era with Benny Blanco, and the messy dynamics that keep them all connected in the public's imagination. The aftermath, social media Easter eggs, album shade, and current status update. After the emotional damage of Justin's secret message and Hailey finding the receipts, all three celebs have been playing it cool publicly. None of them have directly addressed the situation, but their content has been giving major subliminal messaging. Let's start with Selena's response. She channeled that energy into what she does best, making absolute bops. Her March 2025 album I Said I Love You First with fiancé Benny Blanco had the girlies doing forensic analysis on every lyric. The track How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten went viral on TikTok with lyrics like, "You're so embarrassing. Go cry when no one's watching. I can't imagine it. How does it feel to be forgotten?" Daily Mail. Another standout, You Said You Were Sorry, serves I'm so over you energy with Don't Think About You, Happy Without You, More Now Than I Ever Was, which everyone and their mother interpreted as a direct response to Justin's unexpected message. Selena tried to shut down the theories in her Spotify interview for Countdown to I Said I Love You First, claiming, "Anytime I release anything, the interpretation is going to be up to the audience." However, I would like to say that most of this album has nothing to do with what everyone may go to, Yahoo Entertainment. She emphasized that the album reflects her personal growth era, not just her Bieber chapter, but the fans weren't buying what she was selling. The timing of the album drop with all the behind-the-scenes drama had everyone connecting dots. One ex-user didn't hold back. Selena Gomez dropping an entire album shading Justin Bieber is exactly what I'd do if I was a singer, ex-post. Another kept it real. Selena Gomez writing about Justin Bieber with her current fiancé is kinda crazy, but the songs are great, so X post. Meanwhile, Justin's post-scandal behavior was giving major "I'm not bothered" energy, which of course meant he was definitely bothered. Beyond the Gollum meme that had everyone convinced he was shading Selena's engagement, his social media activity reached new levels of suspicious. On April 6, 2025, a fan page on X posted receipts claiming Justin liked and then unliked an Instagram photo of Selena and Benny Blanco kissing. This alleged lurking, combined with his earlier shadiness, had everyone convinced he was spiraling over Selena, moving on permanently. Justin's struggle to fully move on from Selena has been his villain origin story since day one. In his 2015 Complex interview, he literally admitted. He also said the quiet part out loud about their connection. These old quotes have taken on main character energy in light of the recent drama, suggesting Justin might have been in his feelings when he slid into Selena's DMs. As for Hailey, she's been in full damage control mode, trying to save her marriage while maintaining her unbothered queen energy. Sources spilled that she and Justin entered couples therapy to work through the trust issues his secret message to Selena created. The betrayal supposedly hit different because Hailey had been working overtime to escape the Selena narrative and create her own identity. Hailey's also been more vocal about shutting down the toxic narratives. In March 2025, she dropped a cryptic message on her Instagram story. People take the information they're fed and they draw a picture of who you are. Most of the time, it's wrong. While not directly calling out the situation with Justin and Selena, the girlies knew exactly what she was referencing. To save face, the Biebers have been serving couple goals on social media. They did the obligatory lunch date PP walk in Los Angeles, and Justin has been posting more wifey appreciation content featuring Hailey and their son Jack. But insiders spill that rebuilding the trust has been a journey, not a destination. Justin finally realized he messed up big time, a source claimed. He's in his accountability era now, focused on proving that Hailey and Jack are his priority, not his past. As for the current status between all three main characters, they're basically keeping their distance. Selena is thriving in her Benny Blanco era, planning their wedding, which will supposedly blend both their cultural backgrounds. Justin and Hailey are working through their issues while raising baby Jack, trying to move past the drama. The most chaotic part of this saga is how it's affected stan culture. The Jelena versus Jaylee war has reached new toxic levels, with supporters on both sides using this situation as ammo. However, both Selena and Hailey have consistently been the adults in the room, begging their fans to touch grass and stop the online hate. In March 2023, Selena posted an Instagram story asking her followers to chill with the Hailey hate, writing, "No one should have to experience hate or bullying." She's maintained this energy despite the messy situation with Justin's DM. Similarly, Hailey asked her followers to stop the toxic comment section energy on Selena's posts back in June 2023, saying, "If you're leaving mean or rude comments on my behalf on anyone's posts, just know that I don't want that, nor do I ever or will I ever support or condone hateful, mean, or nasty comments." These queen moves from both women show they're both ready to move past the negative narrative, despite the complicated feelings involved. Looking ahead, the big question is whether this messy chapter will permanently damage their respective relationships. Selena and Benny seem unbothered and thriving, with their collaborative album and wedding planning giving secure couple vibes. Justin and Hailey have weathered worse storms before, including her mini-stroke scare in 2022 and his Ramsay Hunt syndrome diagnosis. During Hailey's health crisis, Justin showed his supportive husband era, telling fans, "It's been really scary, but I know for a fact that God has her in the palm of his hands." This shows that despite their challenges, they have a history of being ride or die through serious situations. The million-dollar question remains, has Justin actually moved on from Selena, or will his unresolved feelings continue creating chaos in his marriage? And will Selena be able to fully enjoy her Benny Blanco era without the Justin Bieber-shaped shadow from her past? Only time will tell, but one thing is crystal clear. The complex dynamics between these three celebs remain internet gold, and their interconnected stories are far from reaching their final episode. Thanks for joining me for this chaotic deep dive into the Selena Justin Hailey universe. If you loved this content, click on one of the cards on your screen to see more videos like this.